Hello, Bob here with Second Shepherd. Today we're going to take a look at my favorite firearm in my collection. This is not the most expensive firearm nor the most powerful firearm that I own. However, it's my favorite due to the innovations and flat out pure accuracy on the range. So a little backstory on the H&K P7. It was designed to compete in a three-way competition to become a service pistol over in Europe. In the end of the competition, all three of the competing systems could be purchased and used by the agencies. However, during the testing of this competition, the H&K P7 was the clear winner in terms of accuracy and reliability. However, the huge drawback was the price tag attached to it, just due to pure innovation things that weren't being done at the time. The H&K P7, often referred to as the trade-ins, were used in various agencies throughout European nations. When these agencies decommissioned the H&K P7s, H&K took them back, graded them, and then slowly released them back into the market. So due to the supply control by H&K, the price of these fluctuate greatly depending on the time and when they're going to be released and then the grade on the box. And I'll go into a little bit of that. So this example is my H&K P7. It's stamped 1187. It's made in West Germany. It has the NDS stamp. I was lucky enough, it came with the owner's manual, extra mag, the brush, the fire pin tool, and the matching box with stamps. This firearm is a beast on the range in terms of accuracy. The hand placement is perfect. The slide to hand placement ratio allows your hand to be higher in the action to maintain stability in sight picture. The sights are perfect. Trigger squeeze is perfect. Okay. Now you might hear about some other H&K P7s, such as the H&K P7 M8 and the H&K P7 M13. And those are more of the Americanized versions. Most of those were made in Virginia. They're not an example from West Germany. And I'll handle the firearm a little bit to show you some of this stuff. Alright, so within this example, this is my H&K P7. So another huge thing about these is the heel mag release. This is more of a European thing. In the H&K P7 M8s and the M13s, they Americanized them and then they put a hand release button. But this is called a European heel release. It's right on the back there. H&K P7 has the squeeze cocker, which pulls back the firing pin. Okay, squeeze cocker. Very, very easy to obtain sight picture with this sight setup. It's just all around. It feels really good in the hand. There was a lot of research put into here to ensure that you had the highest hand placement in the action to control recoil, so you can fire off a lot of shots. Well, you only get 8, so you can fire off 8 shots in pretty quick repetition and maintain that sight picture and not have too much rise on. It's a very well balanced gun. It doesn't feel heavy, bulky. It feels cool. I'm glad I have one. Um, I'm not a fanboy. I don't think I'll get any more, or the really expensive like $3,000 examples. But super easy to take apart, minus the firing pin. That's kind of annoying. However, it's super easy to clean, super easy to maintain. It is a gas blowback system, so the barrel is actually fluted at the end or at the chamber side. just an all-around really fun range gun with a cool story. Now I haven't done a backtrack on this exact one. However, these were used by the West German police. These were used from uh, well through the 90s. Um, and like I said, mine is 86. So the big thing about these weapons, a lot of them before they were turned in, since they were used by the agencies, holstered a lot, fired very little. This is more of a rough, I wouldn't say a rougher example. However, it does have some fireware on it, and I picked it up knowing that because I was going to use it as a range gun, as it is, because I've heard the story of all the accuracy, and I've heard a lot of stories, and then when I didn't quite understand it until I actually put one in the hands and fired away and let her eat. Um, it's super fun. It's a gun that you just want to fire and you can't wait to get back out and fire it. So that's that. Hit me up in the comments if you want to know anything more about it, or a little more of the story. Uh, so like I said, matching serial box numbers comes with the brush, the sight tool, extra mag. I don't think these were the original mags. I think this one was the original mag that came with it, stamped 1F, but I think this is a reproduction mag that came with it, or that was purchased afterwards. Well, if you ever find one of these in your local gun stores or wherever you might be finding used weapons, don't hesitate to pick one up. They're definitely a good time to have. Um, and in America, this there's we don't have squeeze cockers, and it takes some getting used to, but after you handle it a little bit, it's second nature, and it's fairly keeps everything fairly stable, and it's not awkward. Yeah. So tell me what you think. I think my next video will be on a 1911 series. Get back to my roots of what I fire and carry, and but yeah, this is the H&K P7.